The Indiana Fever are staring down a brutal clock, with just 72 hours to decide which one of their own gets left exposed. The 2026 WNBA expansion draft is closing in fast, and protection lists must be finalized by Sunday, March 29th. Only 5 names can be protected. Just 5 players get safety. Everyone else becomes available for Portland and Toronto to take. And here's the reality that should make every Fever fan uneasy. There's no scenario where Indiana walks away untouched. Someone important is going to be lost. Someone who gave everything to this team, someone Caitlin Clark personally wanted back. This isn't strategy anymore. It feels more like damage control, like choosing who stays on board when there aren't enough seats left. Let's break down who's safe, who's vulnerable, and why that final protection slot is causing serious tension inside the organization. Here's what we know. The WNBA officially confirmed the expansion draft rules on March 25th. 13 teams, including Indiana, must submit their protected lists by Sunday. Each team can protect a maximum of 5 players, 1 fewer than last year, even though there are now 2 expansion teams instead of 1. The draft itself takes place April 3rd on ESPN. Portland and Toronto will alternate picks in a snake format across 2 rounds, with the ability to take up to 2 players from a single team, 1 per round. But the most important twist is this. Each expansion team can select 1 unrestricted free agent. If they do, they gain the right to core that player, meaning they can offer a supermax deal that the original team cannot match. That rule changes everything. Now, looking at Indiana's roster, only 3 players are currently under contract for 2026. Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, and Nalissa Smith. Those 3 are the foundation, and there's no debate, they're automatic protections. That leaves 2 remaining spots, and that's where things get complicated quickly. Kelsey Mitchell is an unrestricted free agent, but also one of the team's top scorers, averaging over 20 points per game. The front office has made it clear she's a priority, and protecting her ensures they can control negotiations through the core designation. She's the obvious 4th slot. The 5th spot is where the real conflict begins. Lexi Hull, a restricted free agent, has proven her value as a defensive presence and high-energy role player. Indiana can match any offer she receives, but only if they protect her rights. Most projections place her in that final protected position. But that leaves Sophie Cunningham exposed, and that's where the risk becomes massive. Cunningham isn't just another role player. She's the emotional core of the team, a fierce competitor who quickly built chemistry with Clark before her season was cut short by injury. She's also a strong outside shooter, and a fan favorite with real off-court influence. Here's the danger. Cunningham is an unrestricted free agent. If Portland or Toronto use their 1 UFA selection on her, they gain exclusive rights to negotiate, and can offer a supermax contract Indiana can't compete with. Suddenly, a player the team and fans love is gone with nothing in return. Looking at the rest of Indiana's unprotected options, none carry the same combination of value, personality, and marketability. Cunningham stands out immediately, making her an obvious target for a new franchise trying to build identity and visibility. So why not protect her instead? Because the front office is thinking long-term. Nalissa Smith may not be producing big numbers yet, but she's on a rookie contract with multiple years remaining. With a new CBA expected to increase salaries across the league, having a young, cost-controlled player could become extremely valuable. It's a financial and strategic asset that's hard to replace. Cunningham, on the other hand, might still return in free agency if no expansion team claims her. That's the gamble Indiana is making. Protect the asset you can't replace and hope the player you want chooses to come back. But it's a risky bet. Portland and Toronto both need recognizable faces to launch their franchises. A player like Cunningham brings personality, visibility, and immediate fan engagement. For a city like Portland, returning to the WNBA spotlight after losing the Portland Fire, that kind of presence matters. Toronto, entering as a brand new market, also needs someone who can connect with fans right away. Cunningham fits that role perfectly. There is one small relief for Indiana. Natasha Howard is ineligible for the expansion draft due to prior core designations, meaning she doesn't require protection. But that doesn't solve the bigger issue. The Fever effectively have 6 players worth protecting and only 5 spots to use. One name has to be left off. Ownership, led by Herb Simon, along with the front office and coaching staff, now faces a decision that could shape the future of the franchise. Last year's expansion draft was already challenging, but this year the rules are tighter and the stakes are higher. Even if Indiana is considered well-positioned, that doesn't mean they won't feel the loss. It just means they might survive it. Everything comes down to 2 dates. March 29th, when protection lists are revealed, and April 3rd, when the draft takes place. If Cunningham's name is called, there's no trade, no return, she's simply gone. That's the harsh reality of an expansion draft. And for Indiana, this isn't just a roster decision. It's a defining moment. 5 spots, 6 key players, and